Facebook is big money, and if you ain't making money off of it, you are the product being sold. And even if you aren't making money off of it, you still have to use it to your advantage. Use it as a tool. You know, it's actually quite amazing how we can take something like Facebook, and one person uses it for entertainment, and one person uses it, to get themselves ahead in life. Whatever the case may be, it's still a tool. But and I'm gonna try to tie all this together. I'm all over the place, but if you've ever been one of those people who sat down and conversed with somebody for 2-3 hours or whatever, and many times throughout you probably thought to yourself, or you said to them like, "Oh man, damn, I need to write a book. This is just some fucking heat." I got it. Yeah, write a book. Yes, write a book. That's my point. All these little posts that you're making, you can elaborate on it. They're like blurbs. What do you think I'm doing? Every time I post a status or something like that, I'm putting it out there so somebody can benefit from it. But you think I care if it only gets 2 likes, no shares? I do not care. I take those very posts, copy and paste, and I email it to myself. And later on, I'm elaborating. I'm adding to it. I'm putting them together, categorizing, and I'm putting them in books. Okay? I don't know what it is about holding this tool in my hand that makes it flow easier. Like when I'm looking at a blank screen, sometimes it's hard for me to come up with material and things like that. But when I know somebody's going to be looking at it right away, it forces me to pull out my best work. And a couple sentences is all you need to get started. I give you an example. There's this video of Steve Harvey. He's in a garage or something. He says, "If you want to be successful, you gotta jump." And that video got so much traction that he was like, "You know what? I'm gonna write a book off of that." He didn't write it. He had a ghostwriter, but ghostwriters gotta eat too. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm just saying that's how you leverage your post. Just like sex workers, who I commend and I respect. They leverage their bodies. You like what you see right here? Is more where that came from. Okay? And it's like, even if people aren't really feeling the things that you are posting, if you feel like it's some good material, then you do what I said. You take that, you put it in the Microsoft Word, you elaborate, you do some research, you get some quotes in there, you put it in there, and then you got a book. You put it out there for other people to enjoy. And then you let them people follow you. Flock to you and things like that. But that's why I don't mind I just keep putting out content after content. I didn't get that not even too long ago, because I felt like I was robbing myself. I felt like I was robbing myself of all the material that could be going into my book. Even everything I put in this video, if I were selfish, if I were truly selfish, I'd be like, why would I put this video out there if I'm not really making any money? Like, yeah, I know I should put it on YouTube, and I thought about that. And I probably will. And even the things that I put on YouTube, I will put in a book, or I'll put in a podcast, man. That's the way to go. You are the brand. You are the resume. You are the tree. You are everything. Everything that that you put out there, you can tie it to something else. Point blank. Don't let your post die on Facebook, because Facebook ain't hurting. Ain't hurting from it. Maybe you aren't necessarily hurting from it, but you are robbing yourself of the opportunity to, give yourself more, to realize, your potential. And I don't want to be the only one who feels like they're dropping some great ass knowledge, but I'll take it and put it into a book. You guys can do it too. It's not really. I think the only thing that would probably set us apart is that I'm an editor. I know how to edit. You can learn how to edit too. You can get better at editing through reading, which is something that I do. I'm always reading, always trying to see, I'm always, mentally editing everything I read, trying to see where the punctuation is, if the grammar is correct, So like even when I'm like playing 2K or something, and they put up those subtitles and things like that, I'm just seeing how they write, just trying to take bits and pieces, seeing what's necessary, what's not necessary. And to the best of my ability, I'm putting out pretty, everything that I post it's pretty edited. So if you are accustomed to reading what I write, you're reading, a pretty decent example of how your writing should be structured in a sense. But the more you read and the more you write, the more you understand that it's not even about structure. You just do it your own way. That's the thing. Like, you don't have to follow anybody's rules, especially some old white Europeans who aren't fucking alive anymore. I had to say it. You know, although we are speaking English, we changed the rules. That's the reason why people don't finish books anymore. Everybody want to follow the same fucking rules, follow the same structure, want to make the books too damn big, want to be redundant. But you don't have to be. You just get straight to the point. Just like on Facebook. On Facebook, you get straight to the point. It's like I said, blurbs or whatever. You take that, you elaborate on it some more, and you leave all the fluff out. You can do that. You could do it better than me. You know, if you got something funny to say, you always posting funny stuff, and write a fucking comedy book. Write something. You know, you like to entertain. You like to be entertained. I mean, so do it. Like, don't get so focused on the fact that, oh, only one person liked it.